गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणया पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चन वित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। 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 बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। That God who is everywhere doesn't bring any power. He doesn't solve the problem. Brahma does not solve the problem. Brahma Gyan solves. The consciousness doesn't solve any problem. The thought of consciousness solves the problem. The God who is the giver of roots of action doesn't solve the problem. But that God who is manifested solves the problem. There is a heat everywhere. Heat is there. It won't cook the food. A specific fire manifested through some wood or some means will cook the food. General fire won't cook the food. If you take the food and put outside, it won't be cooked. It may be hot day, but it won't be cooked. You need a manifested, specific fire will cook the food. Air is everywhere, but specific air that you breathe through your nostrils, that alone will give you life. General air won't give you life. Unless something becomes specific for you exclusively, doesn't help you. You can't catch it. You can't catch water, but if you make ice out of the water, you can catch the ice. Nirgun like is like water. You can't catch, you can't objectify it. Mental issues require mental solutions. So that God which is Sarvavyapi, Sarvagat, Sarvantaryami, Sarvantaryami, that does not solve the problem. He has to come like a fire, specific fire. Specifically for me, he has to be there. And this is called Sagun Sakar Ishwar. Draupadi did not call the general God, he called his Sakha Krishna. Sakha Krishna was called. So, Yadyapi Prabhu Sarvatra Samana Prem Te Pragat Mohi Mein Jana. Every woman will not be a mother, but a specific woman will be a mother who has given me the birth. So unless that Lord comes in the form of thought in the mind will not be having any power. Power of a person is not because of his money or because of his wealth or because of his something else. That power will go away. Power of a person depends on how strongly we have the all-powerful God in me. Lakshmi ji went everywhere, but she didn't. She's nature, her name is Chanchala. She doesn't stay. Beauty doesn't stay. Direct proof is there. We all were good looking once upon a time. So, but slowly it vanishes. Money doesn't stay. Knowledge doesn't stay. Any kind of Shakti does not stay. Shakti can only stay with Shaktishali. And irony of our life is we want power without powerful. I don't want God, I want the power of God. I want your car, I don't want you. Unless that Lord is manifested in our heart underline, I am repeating it. Vritti Rupena. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vritti Rupena Samsita. He is in the form, I want the thought of Lord Ram, thought of Lord Shiva. Thought is required. Of course, that thought is very powerful. That will alone solve the problem. Drishta will not solve the mental problem. Thought of Drishta will solve the problem. Drigdrishvivek we study. There is nothing called consciousness is a seer and world is a scene. Consciousness doesn't watch like this, tukur. That it is a seer. And this is consciousness, this is world. ये तो प्रक्रिया है. This is just a modus operandi. ऐसा नहीं होता. Thought of Drishta solves the problem. If the thought of Lord is in the heart, then slowly, where Bhagwan is there, then Bhag will be there. Then Aishwarya will come, Vairagya will come, Mukti will come, Dharma will come. Otherwise, they will not be staying for a long time. Yash will stay. Tulsidas Ji's Yash stayed. His fame still is far and wide. Shankaracharya Bhagwan's fame is far and wide. It is not sullied. Because they were with Bhagwan. Many kings came, they had Bhag, Aishwarya they had Shri, they had Yash, but you forgot. 5 American presidents you cannot name. Only no, I can name. Tell the tenure of them. No, that I cannot do. But 5 saints definitely you can name immediately. Who had no power, who were living in huts and near the Ganges because they were having Bhagwan. Important thing we should not forget in life. Unimportant thing you can afford to forget. But if important is forgotten, then you will be left with powerlessness. Experience of powerlessness is actually godlessness experienced is powerlessness. I have no God in me, therefore I am experiencing low. I am experiencing very low today. Because you did not ask others to low. Did not give, therefore experiencing low. Experiencing of godliness is equal to experiencing of powerfulness. Otherwise, life can't be very high. Life will not be very inspiring, enthusiastic. I can guarantee. You may have wealth, you may have fame, you may have talent. That doesn't make you stronger. Shri is not there. That happens when you have a lot of Lord. And therefore, lot of emphasis is in developing a thought of Lord. And because other thoughts are very powerful, thought of growth, kam, ahankar, therefore thought of Lord doesn't stay with that. Thought of selfishness, thought of mamta and thought of Lord doesn't exist. Thought of Lord only exists exclusively. This is a ajeeb si baat. If the king was going in any vehicle, nobody else can sit. King will sit alone in that vehicle. Then others will go in another vehicle. If Prime Minister is going to foreign country, exclusive helicopter or plane is there. He will not go in the general one, where we all go, with 800 passengers. He will go exclusively. भगवान भी आपके मन में रहे, ममता भी रहे, क्रोध भी रहे, ऐसा नहीं होता. जब हरि था तब मैं नहीं, जब मैं था हरि नहीं. दोनों साथ नहीं रहेगा. हाँ, ममता, क्रोध, काम, दे आर फैमिली, वो फैमिली में रहेंगे. लेकिन ईश्वर वृत्ति, समर्पण वृत्ति एंड द थॉट ऑफ अटैचमेंट एंड थॉट ऑफ एवर्जन एंड थॉट ऑफ अदर थॉट्स, they don't coexist. There are certain combinations that go, certain combination doesn't go. You can't have kheer and dal together. Bad combination. Rice and lentils you can have. But what is he eating? I'm eating sweet meats and bhaji. This is not a combination. Herbs. मारेंगे तुमको. बेवकूफी वाली बात कर रहे हो. श्रीखंड एंड पूड़ी यू कैन हैव. Smiles are there all around. So, but I am also smiling. कई वृत्ति साथ नहीं जाती है. ईश्वराकार वृत्ति एंड ममताकार वृत्ति, अहंकाराकार वृत्ति, क्रोधाकार वृत्ति will not go together. These portions are, not just stories. It has a lot to do with ourselves. Bhagavad is very deep and difficult text. For your information. Vidusham Bhagavate Pariksha, it is said. Sanskrit is also difficult. Chanting is also not easy. You chant and you'll understand. Bhagavad chanting. Shurasya Rane Pariksha. Grahanyaha Grahe Apade Pariksha. Everybody has some area of difficulties. So Vidusham Bhagavate Pariksha. Oh, दूसरी वृत्ति भी रहे. I have the thought of passion also and thought of God also. Thought of minus with my family also and thought of God. Thought of something will come only when there is a minus and there is a joy. Then only thought will be staying. I say keep the thought of neighbor. Who said why? I have nothing to do with him. I don't know who is that. Even I know how can I keep the thought. Thought of something can stay only when you get some joy. If a person does not get joy even in thinking about wife and husband, then thought will not be there of that. It will not be staying thought. Thought will stay only when there is a ras anubhuti in that thought. If there is no joy in thinking about the God, and joy will not be there unless you have mamta for something, then your thought will not stay. Unless there is a thought of minus with the God, thought will not stay. This is a point here. And then you won't continue that thought for a long time. You will get bored very fast because you can think about your enemy for a long time. Every day you can think. If I say, think about the fault of whom you don't like for 1 hour. Only 1 hour is very short. I can think for whole night and day for about him. Or whom you like a lot, you think about your grandson. You can think a lot. है ना? क्यों? कई लोग बैठे हैं, बोल ही नहीं रहे हैं. ग्रैंड डॉटर, ग्रैंड, पूरा दिन लगा देंगे. His leelas are so many. Other will say boring, unnecessarily cranky boy. Because he is not related to you. Unless there is a rasanubhuti, you won't have vritti sthairyam. Unless there is vritti sthairyam, you can't do dhyanam. Ishwarakar vritti cannot stay unless you have thought of minus or association with that God. Or you need something. Bhai binu hoi na priti. Somebody in the hospital, doctor said only 50-50 chances are there. And it's very dear to me. Then Nastik also becomes Astik. Then they called me, bole, how to chant Sundarkand. I said, when is the operation? Going on. I said, don't chant. तुम फंस जाओगे उसी में. चांट भगवान का नाम ले लो, राम राम, कृष्ण कृष्ण, जो भी नाम आता है उसी के ले लो. बोले, हम नाम ले रहे हैं, बहुत नाम ले रहे हैं, बहुत नाम ले रहे हैं, बचा लीजिए. अब याद आई है? अब नानी याद आ रही है? हैं? बड़ी मटर गश्ती कर रहे थे. House is on fire, now you are digging the well. Fire is already there. आग लग गई, अब कुआं खोद रहे हैं. You should have dug earlier. You don't know when the house will be on fire. The very purpose is that Ishwarakar vritti should be practiced. Even if you don't get joy, one formula is there. If you repeat any thought, you start getting joy in that. This is the principle of upasana. If you meet somebody every day, you like to see him every day. If you see somebody every day and just say, hello, how are you? And for 10 days you see, 7 days, 11th day, if he does not come, you'll start missing that. बोले कहाँ आज दिख नहीं हो, कहाँ है, आए नहीं आज. तो ध्यायन्त्यो विषयान पुंसा संगस्ते शुभचैत. लक्ष्मी जी won't come, मतलब शक्ति won't come, ज्ञान won't come. भगवान की भक्ति में ही होता है. प्रेम से प्रकट हो मैं जाना. And solution is, I'm feeling weak because I feel that there is कुछ है नहीं हमारे लाइफ में. सब खाली खाली सा लगता है. कुछ है नहीं, सब खाली सा लगता है. Empty. Then start repeating the name or do something for a long time. शक्ति चली गई आपके जीवन से. श्री चली गई. श्री has gone away. ऐश्वर्य तो छोड़ो, श्री has gone away. अपने अंदर से लगता है कि बहुत खुश नहीं. I am not very happy. I am not that glad. I am a happy person by nature, Swami ji. When I was born, nurse started crying. I am not happy by nature. Not very cheerful kind of person. And I am still crying. हमारा स्वभाव बहुत खुश रहने का नहीं है. I am not very gleefully, very fulfilled, very संतुष्ट, and very full of joy, full of love. It's not my intrinsic nature. सच है बात. I also feel like that. Huh? Yes. Because you have no God in you. Or you have less God in you. तुमने भगवान की आराधना नहीं किया है. अभी आने वाला है, सारा पोर्शन आने वाला है. बहुत ज्यादा आराधना की जरूरत है. चलो, लक्ष्मी जी came to भगवान. You saw yesterday that portion. और कोई रास्ता है नहीं. There is no way out. There is no shortcut. Eating ice cream, you will have few minutes of tickling joy of senses, and ice cream will melt in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You go to the party, you shake your waist, nothing will happen. It will be a waste. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. You go to Drakensberg and you go to Cape Town or all these places you go, just waste some money, फूक दो पैसा, वापस आ जाओ. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. You won't be a much happier person after going there. I'm not saying you should not go. But don't think it has anything to do with your psyche. Your psyche will be same. When I get married, I'll be happier. So many examples are there. At least यहाँ तो सीख लो. Happiness is nothing to marriage के साथ happiness को कोई relation नहीं. बेकार की बात करते हो यार. बाहर की कब तक तुम ये ईंटा पत्थर बदलोगे? How long you'll change the brick and mortar and flesh and bones and find joy? लक्ष्मी तो नारायण के पास ही आएंगी भाई. हमको भी लक्ष्मी चाहिए. वो सबकी माँ है. देखो लिखा है ये in 25th verse, तस्याः श्रियस्त्री जगतो जनको जनन्या. You saw that, underline that. 25th verse. Shriya, देखो. So he is the Janaka and Jananya. Lakshmi ji is Janani and Lord Narayan is Janak. बोले oh, Sita ji's father. No, not that Janak. Janak means father here. Oh, sorry. जाग जाओ. So tasyaha shriya trijagato janako jananya. Janak is a common noun. Vaksho nivasam akarot param vibhutehe. She said, okay, I will keep you on my chest. Tell me why? So that nobody, if somebody will come and embrace Bhagwan Ram, she'll push. I mean Bhagwan Vishnu. It's a strategic move. So, Shri Lakshmi ji यहाँ बैठ गई. Therefore, Tulsi ji is always at the feet. Tulsi ji is not there generally on the chest. हाँ, वो साउथ को कहाँ बैठा है? तो Tulsi is offered at the feet of Lord. Tulsi mala you can put, but Lakshmi ji will always be there between Tulsi ji and both are wives of Bhagwan. तुलसी तो भगवान ने कहा देखो ऐसा है. तुलसी जी said okay. तुलसी ने कहा भाई हमको तो स्थान ही नहीं दे रहे हैं आप. बोले नहीं, I won't eat without you. फिर तुलसी जी will be in the भोग of भगवान विष्णु. ये थोड़ा सा सेटलमेंट हो गया. सबको मना के रखना पड़ता है थोड़ा सा भगवान विष्णु के. After that, Varuni Devi came. Let me move forward. Varuni Devi came. Varuni Devi, understand Varuni Devi, no? Devi of liquor, etc. That came. Asuras took away. बहुत खुश हैं कुछ लोग. And ऐसा ना आँख चमक जाती एकदम. So after that, Dhanvantri Bhagwan came, taking Kalash in the hand. Dhanvantri Bhagwan. And Kalash was there, Amrit Kalash. Dhanvantri, who is Dr. Dhanvantri actually. Ayurveda has started from him. Dhanvantri ji का तो बहुत बड़ा नाम है. Dhanvantri Nagar भी था. So, when this came, so these demons snatched forcefully that Amrit Kalash. अब बेचारी ये सब तो झपट्टा लगा लिया है. They just grabbed it. ले लिया. अब सारे देवता बड़े परेशान. ये क्या करा जाए यार? 37 श्लोक. विषण्ण मनसो देवा हरिम शरणम आययो. They got very sad. विषण्ण मनसा. अब देखो यही इंपॉर्टेंट है. टिक दिस श्लोक, 37 श्लोक. I always say you will seek solution from where already you had got earlier. If you say no, today I am going to do some mantra and I think my problem will be solved. You will see only when you have that mantra had solved the problem earlier. Well, my son is not getting his job or he is disturbed today. I think I will go and chant some Ramayana or Bhagavat or Trambakam Yajame. Something will happen. Acha, at least for 4 hours today I am going to do my chant. If you don't have, how will they had gone to Lord only when they had got the solutions earlier. You go to that doctor most probably who has already solved some problem earlier. You prefer not to go to the brand new doctor as much as possible. Unless some new specialist is required. GP generally is fixed most of the people. Your GP is fixed. They are called family doctor. And they have trust. I will say no, we will have. बोले नहीं हमारा family doctor है. हमारी प्रैक्टिस वहीं जाए. हमारा विश्वास इसी फैमिली डॉक्टर पे. ऐसा होगा फैमिली डॉक्टर. उन्हीं को बार बार जाते हैं. And he also knows all my history. All my case history family doctor knows very well. बोले आप फिर आ गए. So come again. So you will not approach the God unless God has solved your problem. इसको समझ लेना अच्छे से. विषण्ण मनसा देवाः हरिम शरणम आययुः. Underline that please. हरिम शरणम means बोले आप सॉल्व करिए हमारे प्रॉब्लम. सब तो we also pulled that वासुकी नाग and शरण नेक्टर तो इसे उठा लेंगे. They took away all that अमृत कलश. हम लोग तो बैठे रह गए. तो छीन के ले गए सब. हम लोग क्या करें? If Vishwas is not there, and therefore I say don't seek solution from the world. Go and to the God and try to propitiate, do whatever you do, puja, पाठ, जप, आराधना. आप उनसे अब फिर कहीं किसी से मत मांगना. फिर आप one condition is there. Ananyata is the condition of the God. If you ask a question to me, and I know you ask to many people, then I'll be non-serious in giving you the question. Something which you don't, if I'm convinced, no, he won't ask to anybody else, then I'm more serious with you. But if you have other places of solutions, then I will not be very serious. I think anyway he can find his way out. Therefore, mother is also not serious with the elders. He says, I was hungry. Well, you will find out food somewhere. And Ananyata is not there, then God won't come in your life. यहाँ भी मांग लिया, वहाँ भी मांग लिया, उनसे भी कर दिया. I want my solution from the world also. इनसे भी. फिर God बोले प्लान बी तो रखते ही. तो हो गया फिर प्रेयर में दम नहीं आएगी. एक ही के लिए हम एक से ही मांगेंगे. And God knows that no, he has nobody, then only he will answer the prayer. Otherwise, Draupadi was praying from the time when she was being dragged, but Bhagavan Krishna didn't come because she was asking Arjuna also. She was asking Bhima also. Or you have your own bala of ahankar that I will first let me try. तो ठीक है फिर आप ट्राई करते रहो फिर. तमेव शरणम गच्छ सर्वभावेन भारत. मच्चित्तः मत्प्रसादात् सर्वदुर्गाणि तरिष्यसि. लोग बोलते ना प्रेयर इज नॉट वर्किंग. तुम कभी रोए प्रेयर करते समय? Sar patke? Did you cry while praying? Did you ask? Didn't you talk about that issue to anybody else to get solution? कहीं आश्रय बुद्धि कहीं और तो नहीं है आपकी? Somewhere else you see solution, and here also you are trying your luck. तो हो गया फिर? Then it won't work. There are laws which we don't know we are not seriously. Ananyata is a very big condition of Sharanagati. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Tamev sharanam. Tamev gaccha sarvabhavena bharat. Eyo. बोले कभी यहाँ तो कभी तो फिर दिल में ख्याल आता है विषण्ण मनसा देवा हरिम शरणम। क्यों भगवान आएंगे भाई? क्यों भगवान आने वाले? हमें किसी से कोई सपोर्ट नहीं चाहिए। इति तद्दैन्यम आलोक्य, सी द वर्ड, भगवान भृत्य कामकृत। दैन्यम आलोक्य, ध्यान देना, भगवान सो दे आर सो दीन बेचारे। दीन मीन्स अहंकारहीन, कर्तृत्वहीन, भोक्तृत्वहीन। अहंकार if you have, your prayer will be not answered. Because feeling is that I could have done it, I have done it, I have done this, it is my opinion, I think it is right, I think it is my way. The very jhana of bhakti is dinta. In Narad Bhakti Sutra, dainya priyatvatvacha, ahankara dveshitatvacha. बोले हम तो कुछ है नहीं, whatever you say will do that. हम तो गलती हमसे बहुत हुई है, I'm very wrong, I have done lot of. Don't think your opinions are right. I'm repeating it. You don't have sufficient data to conclude. What data you are using is very less. There are other issues also. There were other points also regarding your conclusion. You ask others. When dinta is not there, person puts his opinion and closes the topic. This is right and final. Full stop. But talk to somebody else also. There is an open way. There was a way. There is a way on every topic. Stubborn person's prayer will never be answered. ये झक्की सनकी की जगह नहीं है कि झक चढ़ गई हमको. I thought it is like that. And you like that. What you know about life? तद विज्ञानार्थम गुरु में अभिगच्छेत. भाई किसी के पास एक्सपीरियंस है, somebody has gone through the processes, better to go to that person and seek his opinion. बोले नहीं, I googled. Doctors, very troubled. Doctor said, what is the problem? Well, this problem. Then he will say, but I googled. Google said, take hing. In the night, take hing with haldi and drink it. And put some lemon in it. इस तो लिखा हुआ वहां पे ऐसा. तुम आए क्यों यहाँ पे? हम 10 साल पढ़ाई बेकारी किए हैं. चुप मारेंगे. Somebody comes to for any question. So first time you ask, tell me what is your studies? And out of glory he says, I have studied Swami this, I have studied that. हमें डर लग जाता है. Now he won't accept. If you want answer, please empty first your hard disk. You have lot of virus. Your hard disk has virus. Otherwise, I will say, but that in that book it was written for, let me first fill you. After that you can question. All questions you keep right. I'm not skipping your question. But give me chance to talk to you. Guru means give me a chance. हेल्प, मे आई हेल्प यू डेस्क. अब हमको बोलने का मौका तो दो. गिव मी 1 month इन योर लाइफ एंड डोंट आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन ड्यूरिंग दैट 1 month एंड डू वॉट एवर इज आस्क. Then is not there, person stops you. He said, no, this is what I feel is right, and I have already made an opinion about it. Okay. Dainyam alokya, Bhagavan. I'm telling you, talking to somebody is difficult if you feel person doesn't accept my point. बोले ठीक है, फिर you feel excused to move out. Either you don't talk, either your conversation ends too fast. You are searching for which issues to talk. Sometimes husband wife search for issues. कोई issues ही नहीं है तो बात करने के लिए. Mother-in-law is also not there. They are searching there. बोले क्या है? बोले ठीक है. बोले भौजाई आई थी वो ब्रदर सिस्टर है. बोले हाँ आई तो चले. एक ही कमरे में रह के चुप रहते हैं 2 मुर्गा मुर्गी. ऐसा लगता है मौन व्रत लिया है 2 साधकों ने. तो दैन्य मानो क्या भाई. बात कब करो ना, जब सामने वाला रिसीव करे. यू रिसीव मी, आई रिसीव यू, देन वी कैन टॉक ऑन अ टॉपिक. I have no issues. Whatever you will say, I will do that. ये सब समझना, ये सब बातें. Don't miss these points. अपना हमारा कोई ओपिनियन नहीं. आप जो बोलें कर देंगे. Whatever you will say, I will do that. But I am also very intelligent. So keep your intelligence with you, and please go ahead with your intelligence. You will not get sufficient help from God. In front of God, you have to tell 100,000 times, I am foolish person. Papuham papakarvaham, pamatma pap sambhava. I am a sinner. I have done sins. Then you empty yourself slightly that I may also have made mistakes. हमसे भी गलती होती है. Therefore, you need teachers and gurus because they have seen life more than what I have seen. Better you will make mistake for 20 years and he would have told you earlier also. Dainyam alokya. Very few people I have seen in my life who have dainyam. Maybe 1, 2. जप करने वाले बहुत देखा है हमने. जपिया तपिया बहुत हैं, शीलवंत कोई एक. बहुत लोग जप करते हैं, बहुत लोग तपस्या करते हैं. Many people do पाठ, many people do पूजा, many people do fasting, many people do they go to Kailash, they go to Badri Kedar every year. I have seen 12 years in a row they go to Kailash. क्या आप गए Kailash? I have known people who have gone 12 years in Kailash, one government, 12 years in row. So they asked, okay, what you ask? She said, I want to become an actress. हमने कहा ये मिला. इसके लिए इतनी मेहनत किया. Anyway, भगवान शिव will give something better only. मांगा है तो भगवान देंगे. दैन्यम आलोक्य. जप पाठ पूजा. I don't have lot of respect for all these things. As much respect I have for Dainyam. इतनी देखे हैं लोगों को ना. I mean, you cannot live with a person. And that person does 500 mala jap. I was in young days, when I was 20 years, I saw all this. मारने के लिए तैयार हो जाए किसी छोटी सी बात पे. और जब करें 500 माला, 200 माला. और somebody said, please give me प्रसाद. एक मारा, बोले दिया था ना. तुम फिर मांगने आ गए. मार दिया, एक सट्टा लगा दिया। बोले अभी आधे घंटे पहले हमने प्रसाद दिया था, हो गया सर। हम कही क्या वृत्ति बनी है अंदर, ये भगवान की वृत्ति है। Don't put a yardstick by how much sadhana you do and how many times you have gone to Badri Kedar and Kailash and Vaishnava Devi. बहुत लोग वैष्णो देवी वाले देखे हैं, झगड़ा करते रहते हैं। Many people have seen going to Vaishno Devi. चुप रहो मेरे प्यारे, तुम आ जाओ हमारे पास, कुछ बताओ मत हमको, जो कहे मान लो उसको। सब देवता ऐसे हाथ जोड़ के खड़े हो गए। विष्णु भगवान सेड व्हाटएवर आई विल सी यू विल डू इट, बोले जो आप बोलेंगे कर देंगे। तैदैन्यमालोक्य भगवान भृत्य कामकृत, क्या अच्छा शब्द है, भगवान भृत्य कामकृत। देखो कितना अच्छा शब्द है ना, भृत्य कामकृत, हु डज द वर्क ऑफ हिज डिवोटीज, नॉट ऑफ एवरीबॉडीज वर्क ही डज। तदैन्य महालोक्य 37 श्लोक 37वां मिला। भगवान भृत्य कामकृत, ये सब शब्द पियो आप, आनंद लो। ही डज द वर्क ऑफ, नॉट एवरीबॉडी। For everybody, Bhagavan will not convert his poison into nectar. Only Meera is required for that. वो मीरा के पास ही आएंगे। मीरा किसी के पास गई नहीं, मीरा को गुस्सा नहीं लगा। When Mirabai was deprived in her own house, she was not angry on anybody. She said, if I get angry, I will forget the remembrance of my Kanha, my Krishna. I have no time to wait. Why should I waste my time? चरण बिना मोहि कछु नहीं भावे। भगवान भृत्य कामकृत, बोले मां खिद्यत, डोंट गेट वरीड। क्या मिथो अर्थ, साधयिष्ये स्वमाया, आई विल डू ऑल योर वर्क। साधयिष्ये, हम काम करेंगे तुम्हारा, तुम क्या परेशान होते, आई एम देयर फॉर यू। बस दिस इज वेयर यू हैव टू डू साधना फॉर दिस। आपका सारा काम भगवान करे, इसी का नाम भक्ति है। अरे भाई, ही इज रनिंग द सन मून स्टार, ही कांट डू माई लिटिल वर्क, आई डोंट हैव लॉट ऑफ वर्क ऑल्सो। तबीयत ठीक कर दे हमारी, मन ठीक कर दे हमारा, काम क्रोध हटा दे, थोड़ा सा तो काम है, ज़्यादा नहीं कुछ है। वेदांत पढ़ा दे, थोड़ा मेडिटेशन करवा दे थोड़ा सा। साधिष्य, हम तुम्हारे लिए साधेंगे। एनीवे, and here fight was going on. Other department, demons, they started fighting among themselves. So who will take the nectar now? हम ले लेंगे, बोले हम ले लेंगे। So they started having jealousy that you are having, supposing. Some said no, but some started ethical point. बोले but they have also put effort. Let us give. When you get defeated, then you start becoming moral at that time. Then you start talking about ethics. So at that time, भगवान कृष्ण, भगवान विष्णु, कहा भगवान क्या क्या कर देते हैं। एतस्मिन्नन्तरे विष्णु सर्वोपाय विदीश्वरः, 41 श्लोक। यो शिद्रूपम अनिर्देशम दधार परमाद्भुतम। एट दैट टाइम सर्व उपाय विथ, क्या नाम है, who knows all tricks, everything. He is not sarvit, he is sarva upaya with, he knows all the ways. भगवान क्या करते थे? And at that time, भगवान took the form of a damsel. एक स्त्री आ गई। योषिद रूपाम अनिर्देश दधान परमाद्भुतम, एकदम। And what description is in Bhagavad? You read it. I won't read it here. It is better you go through it if you want. I can't read here. Mohini avatar is not Chintani avatar. It is not for contemplation. Although I saw Mohini avatar's mandir also. But temple is not, it is not Chintani. It is not for contemplation. It will delude you. Already we are deluded. उसमें और फंस जाएंगे. And she came and nice hairs. I'm not describing. Not description है. And long hairs are there. She walked like this. She did like this. ऐसा किया. And the hairs were wet slightly. And the droplets of that water went in the Asura's camp. And it was full of fragrance. और जो मोदक महा एकदम मुदित हो गया. अरे वाह. फिर उन्होंने एक बार ऐसे और कर दिया और फिर ऐसे किया, फिर ऐसे बाल को ऐसे सुधार लिया. इन दैट प्रोसेस सब ऐसे करे, बोले हमको भी एक बार थोड़ा सा मिल जाए, केश प्रसाद मिल जाए, थोड़ा सा प्रसाद मिल जाए. जय हो, क्या बात है. मुग्ध हो गए एकदम. All the not as devatas were not moved. They were in one camp, but here they all got deluded. एकदम पागल से हो गए. And when she walked like that, her gait and her very eyes, that the dance they do like that. And her hands, so nice hands were there. Fingers were beautiful, pointed fingers were there. ही नहीं कि ऐसे एक finger ऐसे. Fingers were beautiful. Hands, legs, each part of the body was my God. The way she walked, the way she conducted, the way she saw like this, the way she smiled, everything was oh. And here, in Durban style, the kargani was there, the girdles were there, and she had runjhun, the anklets were there, runjhun, ऐसा लिखा है. Sugriva Kantavaranam, nice necklace was there, and when she was moving, she was not moving, she was moving like this, ऐसे, मटक के चलना, ऐसे एक अंदाज है. एकदम perfect figure, not that figure is not good or not that she's very fat. ऐसा वैसा नहीं, ऐसा विवरण है. And she was in the चढ़ती जवानी थी उस तरह की. She was in the pink of her youthfulness. ये भगवान की क्या उनकी लीला है यार. The interesting point, their devatas were standing. They didn't get deluded. And they all ran. बोले जय हो आपकी. Who are you? बोले such a beauty is there. And she talked. She said, thank you. How are you? कैसे हो तुम? Little बोले हमको भी देख लीजिए. बोले हम भी आ रहे हैं आपके सामने. सब देखे चारों तरफ से. God can delude anybody in no time. Hari Om. When I read, I think he didn't need also. मन में कुछ लाके वृत्ति dilute कर सकते. He doesn't need all these avatars. He could have deluded in the mind only. But उनको कुछ लीला करना था. And there they said, and they said, what can I do for you? Hey Devi, आप कौन हैं? She said, don't trust me. I'm not worth trusting. He said, no. जो बोलूँगा आप कर देंगे. आप जो बोलिए हम करेंगे. आप छोड़िए मत हमको. अब देखो, they forgot that nectar. Nectar was less important now. She said, I'm going to distribute this nectar. इसको हम बांट दें. बोले आप जो कहिए. When you get deluded, you give total freedom. You give to the person. जो कहिए, जैसे रहिए. बस आप जाइए मत हमको छोड़ के. आपके ये बाल, आपकी आँख, ये जो भौं है, ये जो आपके दांत हैं, जो मुस्कुराहट है, जो ओंठ है सुंदर से, आप जाइए मत. हमको छोड़ के मत चाहिएगा। ये हम लोग बहुत कमजोर लोग हैं, बड़ा कमजोर है आदमी, अभी लाखों है इसमें कमी, पर तू जो खड़ा है दयालु सदा, तेरी कृपा पर धरती थमी। बहुत कमजोर है ये आदमी। देखा कैसे काम बना रहे हैं। हम तो करुणा दिख रही है। She said, give me the neck. बोले ले लीजिए, आप ले लीजिए, लो भाई दे दो। बोले हम दे रहे, तुम क्यों बोल रहे हो, हम तो पहले ही दे रहे थे। They gave. They said, if I distribute them, no problem. बोले नो आप जैसे चाहिए डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करिए। देवदास, you sit in one row here. So देवदास said, सर बैठ जाओ, ऐसे ऐसे करने ना, I will give the neck. दैत्य सेठ भाई हमको भी तो मिलना चाहिए कुछ। बोले विल गेट आउट। अपर ऊपर ऊपर छाछ है, नीचे दही। सो on the top is a watery portion of the nectar, real nectar is down. So इनको तो पानी पिला देंगे, तो बाद में आपको दे देंगे। वो सब लेने लगे, उसी में दिस राहु एंड केतु, हाँ, तो they came in between sun and moon, डाल दिया। by the time they said अरे ये राहु केतु है, भगवान कट दे, मौनी अवतार से दूसरा अवतार हो गया। अब इतना तो अमर हो गया इनका भाग। and some nectar went to the neck, and fell down in herbs. So nectar plus that became onion and garlic. Therefore, onion and garlic has lot of medicinal value, but it has asuri tendency in it also, because there is Rahu Ketu is also there. पलांडू उसका नाम हो गया। भगवान कट द नेक ऑफ दिस, दोनों अमर हो गए, धड़ और ऊपर दोनों अमर हो गया। तो अब तो दे दिया सब, अब तो बढ़ भी गया, कुछ नहीं था। अब इनको समझ में आया हम भी चीटेड, कहाँ गई, तो गई कहाँ गई। And these two shlokas I like a lot, 28 and 29. एवं सुरासुरगणा समदेश काल हेत्वर्थ काममतयोपि फले विकल्पाः तत्रामृतं सुरगणा फलमञ्जसापुः यत्पादपङ्कजरजश्रयणायन्नदे दैत्याः। Got it? Same chapter, 38 verse. बहुत अच्छा श्लोक है। नेक्स्ट इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड, बोथ द श्लोकास आर वेरी गुड श्लोकास। सुखदेव जी से देखो परीक्षित, असुरास एंड देवतास डोंट बोथ वर्क द सेम हार्ड वर्क, बोथ दे डिड सेम हार्ड वर्क, बोथ वांटेड अमृत, बट फ्रूट इज सो डिफरेंट। ये बेचारे खड़े रह गए, इनकी तो चीटिंग हो गई, अच्छे से चीट हो गया उनको। यत्रामृता सुरगणः फलम मंजसा आपुः, वाय यत्पाद पंकज रज श्रयणात् न दैत्याः। अंडरलाइन दैट लास्ट लाइन, इसको समझ देना भैया। बिकॉज टेल मी वाई, फलदाता is only God, and phal will come to that person. More phal will come on whom God is more pleased. The swabhav of devatas by themselves are good. Devatas have biggest thing called shraddha and dharma, and therefore God was happy on them. Phalam anjasa apuhu यद पाद पंकज रज श्रयणात् न दैत्याः। You may do a lot of hard work and sometimes you hardly get anything. Hard work, talents, qualifications, contacts, not equal to happiness. I'm not letting all these things down, don't mistake me. Biggest thing is something else. Everything you'll feel, I didn't have that thing in life. What is written there? Yad yujyate asu vasu karma manovachubhihi dehatma jadishu nirbihi tad asat prathaktvat. Because this person has bhed buddhi. Prathaktvat means bhed buddhi. I don't consider you as in my group. Bhed buddhi, understand? No? I don't like you. I just don't like you. Why? Just I don't like you. But any reason, I'm not comfortable. You are insulting Virat. You can't say I don't like this finger of yours. If one finger of mine also you don't like, then you will be distanced from me. Whatever my finger is, except my finger. Well, I don't like your hair, but I like your face. I'll criticize about your hair to everybody. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. You have to accept my hair as it is. But I don't like your beard. It has gone grey. I like your hair. Now you have to like the beard also. At least accept if you don't like. इसको समझ लेना. You may do a lot of hard work. You may be slugging around, but joy will not be there. Peace won't be there. Quietness won't be there. Why? भगवान नहीं दी वो आपको. छीन लिया भगवान ने. आपने सबकी पूजा नहीं किया. अंग की पूजा से अंगी की पूजा होती. Worshipping the part, only you worship the whole. This world is a worshipping center, not a भोग center. पढ़ लेना इसको आप. पृथक्त्वात् क्या लिखा है पता है? तद असत यद युज्यते. Person gives his, you know what is it? Asu means pran, money, pran, karma, mind, whatever he does for his body and son, etc. Deha atma jidishu nirbhi, all is useless, fruitless. मजा नहीं आएगा. वो खुशी नहीं है, मन में वो आनंद नहीं है, वो सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं है, वो फल नहीं आया, अच्छा नहीं हुआ, बहुत अच्छा नहीं हुआ. कहीं अपमान ज्यादा किया हो आपने, तिरस्कार हो गया होगा. समवेयर तिरस्कार इस there. कुछ ठन गई होगी कहीं पे, सोच लेना. And third canto, there is one beauty, 2-3 beautiful श्लोक is there. You must have heard. द्विषता पर काये माम मानिनो भिन्न दर्शिना भूतेषु बद्ध वैरस्य न शांतिम रिच्छति. Well, supposing somebody hates somebody, Dushita, he is hating me because he is mani and bhinna darshina. This word has been written. Dushita par kaye mam manina bhinna darshina bhuteshu baddha vairasya na shantim richati. Every small things what you are thinking and doing is going into calculation, sir. It will affect your life. Things are not that simple as we think it is. Aham sarveshu bhuteshu bhutatma iv avasthita. Bhagavan says, in the same flow he says in third canto, I am in all beings as bhutatma. Tam avajnaya. If somebody neglects that, Mam Martya Archa Vidambanam बोले ऑल हिज अर्चा पूजा इज फॉल्स, तो उसका फ्रूट नहीं आएगा. What fruit you will get in life? Which relation will be successful? Which business will be successful? अरे भाई भाई क्लिक नहीं करते समटाइम. मदर एंड चाइल्ड डोंट क्लिक समटाइम. हस्बैंड वाइफ तो बहुत ही रेयरली क्लिक करते हैं. क्लिक कर गया तो भाग गया आपका. यू आर वेरी लकी, यू हैव डन गुड एक्शन. वो मैच नहीं यहां बैठता है. रिलेशंस क्लिक कर जाए, गुरु के साथ संबंध अच्छा हो जाए, भाई भाई का संबंध अच्छा हो जाए. मंत्र लोगों को नहीं समझ में आता. हमारा मंत्र क्या है? विच इज माई मंत्र? मंत्र पे ही निष्ठा नहीं हो पाती. होती भी है लिटिल द चाइल्ड, निष्ठा इज नॉट देयर. इष्ट पे निष्ठा नहीं हो पाती. निष्ठा ऑन इष्ट इज नॉट देयर. निष्ठा मीन्स आई वॉन्ट लीव यू, आई विल डू एवरीथिंग फॉर यू. मेन स्विच इज समवेयर एल्स सर. पढ़ लो श्लोक. बोले आई गिव द फ्रूट. बिकॉज ऑफ द देवतास डिड नॉट निग्लेक्ट द विराट, therefore the fruit was very good here. क्यों भगवान मेहनत करे? मोहनी अवतार लिया, अपने हाथ से बांटा. Why did so much of hard work? How much goodness will flow? How much good fruits will flow? You have action, you have vani, you have bhav. How much you have worshipped the people around with your action, with your vani, with your bhav, with your eyes, with your hand, with your legs. कितनी सेवा किया है आपने? कोई खुश हुआ है आपके परिवार में? In your family only was somebody happy? Forget about outside world. माता पिता भाई बहन कोई खुश थे? झाड़ू लगाया आपने? Did you sweep the floor? टेम्पल का झाड़ू लगाया? खाना दिया किसी को बार बार? आशीर्वाद लिया? किसी से डांट खाई? Did you get scolding from every time? And you didn't react? Did you follow somebody explicitly? Did somebody bless you day and night? Have you come in somebody's thought and sankalp? People very easily say, please pray for me. Why? कुछ करो तो प्रेयर में आ जाओगे. करा कुछ, he'll block all the ways. You'll be totally down. If he wants, देखो सब खो जाएगा. कुछ, he doesn't need to do many things. शांति तो सब बेकार है. Without peace everything is useless. क्या फायदा सब चीज से? और क्या अर्थ है? What हेतु? पृथक्त्वात्. See? तैहि एव सद्भवति. See the next line, third line. All tahi means all these things. Yat kriyate aprathaktvat. I hope that line. Aprathaktvat. अभेद बुद्धि नहीं. हम तो सबकी सेवा के लिए मिले. हम whatever सेवा I can do, I will do everybody. जो भी सेवा करेंगे सबको प्रणाम करेंगे. सिया राम मैं सब जग जानी, करूं प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी. Anybody will do wrong, still I will do good. भाव नहीं बिगड़ना, भाव दोष नहीं होना चाहिए. If अभेद बुद्धि is not there, आपकी लाइफ डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगी. It is the intention which is rewarded, not the action. How much intention was there? How did you take bitterness of your life? How did you take abuses? How do you take negligence? How much guru you have served? How much माता पिता you have served? बच्चों की सेवा तो सभी कर लेते हैं. अपने बच्चों की सेवा से कोई फल नहीं मिलेगा. हाँ? Yes. Children you serve, everybody serves the child. Why? Because he is my child. And my wife, my husband, I am bringing bread for him and big cream milk for him. क्या बोलते, फुल क्रीम। उसमें क्या है जी, कुत्ते बिल्ली बच्चों को दूध पिला देते हैं। You don't see it. Dog, you see, doggies are there. They also feed their children, babies. उसमें हम भी कर लेते, उसमें कोई पुण्य नहीं लिखा है। पृथक्त्वात्, बोले फल नहीं आएगा आपके। There are a lot of issues are there. Financial life is there, official life is there, social life is there, emotional life is there, family life is there, bodily life is there, devotional life is there, sadhana life is there, ashram life is there. There are various layers you are surrounded by. And everything is controlled by one knob only. You may do a lot, but the opportunities, the glow, how people will see me, how they will appreciate me, how I will get the opportunity. वहाँ एक जगह से आप जो गुरु बोले कर दो, उसको उनकी सेवा करो आप। पुण्य एक जग में नहीं दूजा, मन क्रम वचन विप्र पद पूजा। सेवा करो आप, हाथ पैर हमार जो करना हो आप करो, आशीर्वाद ले। This is my conclusion of so many years of talking, thinking, listening. Not by studies, not by jap, not by aradhana. You are going to Ishwar bypassing Virat, bypassing Guru, bypassing mother, father. When we are asked to take sannyas, brahmacharya, I was asked first, take blessings from your mother, father. उन्होंने bless किया हमको. My father and mother blessed me, not once, many times. Then they are behind my smile. और खूब आशीर्वाद, खूब, take lot of blessings. No work is there, whole ashram is there, start sweeping it. Many are plucking tulsis also, I am seeing here. झाड़ू लगाओ थोड़ा सा, घर में तो लगाते हो ना झाड़ू पोछा. You sweep your house, यहाँ भी लगा लो, कोई आश्रम में लगा लो, कोई मंदिर में लगा लो, कुछ करो आप, रगड़ो थोड़ा सा, दिखाओ मत किसी को. Let nobody know it. भगवान को प्रसन्न करो आप, सबको आज सबसे आशीर्वाद लो. यह कही नाई सबनी कहूं माथा, चलो हर्ष ही धरी रघुनाथा. हनुमान जी, when he goes to Lanka, all small monkeys, big monkeys, everywhere he prostrated. यह कही नाई सबनी कहूं माथा. And then they gave blessings. विराट को पूजना पड़ता है भैया. We jump straight to Brahman nowadays. सीधे ब्रह्म की बात करते हैं. देखो, देवतास were standing, they did not get diluted with Mohini. फल भी मिल गया, ये बेचारे सब मारे गए. They all got killed by each other. Only one great person was there in them, among the asuras. About him we'll talk tomorrow. Understood? We'll talk tomorrow. कुछ suspense हो कल के लिए. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पदे, हर हर महादेव. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद।